Welcome to the Hangout. We're going to talk about social media marketing for businesses tonight. My name is Christian Daou, and I've been marketing online for about 2 years now that I've been doing mobile marketing, affiliate marketing, internet marketing, all that great stuff. We're just going to wait a few minutes for people to join the broadcast. Let's start off with my presentation. I did a marketing plan for a Rona store in Noelville. That was my first customer that I signed up a few months ago. What we're seeing is a trend in the marketplace where, you know, spending advertising dollars on TV and newspapers and radio just doesn't bring you a good return on investment, or you can't even measure that return on investment. Times are changing and the internet's changing. People are doing more live chat, more video, more mobile use this year. I mean, the estimated revenue just with mobile apps is supposed to be $23 billion this year. That's just crazy, the amount of advertising revenue that's going to be generated and the amount of sales from smartphone apps this year. Facebook users, they spend 1.1 billion minutes per day on their site. I mean, the average user spends 15 hours a week on Facebook, and that's more than what people watch TV, right? The ROI that you get from Yellow Pages advertising and cam pages is really going down. The advertising budget on Yellow Pages and Cam Pages for this store was almost $2,400 last year, and you don't even know what kind of ROI you get from that. The Yellow Pages used to work well in the 80s and 90s, but we're moving into a digital era. So it's like burning your money if you spend on print advertising in newspapers and books and flyers and all that. It's not good for business anymore. So what's required in 2013? You need a website. If you don't have a website, I recommend that you get one done this year. You make it a priority. I mean, it's really not expensive to get a nice website up. I'll show you the Rona website that we did for this store in a bit. Facebook business page, that's a must. You need to communicate with your customers. You need to build a relationship with the e-newsletter as long as they're interacting on Facebook. Twitter account, I don't really believe in Twitter because it's more of a marketplace for marketers. So it's hard to generate some sales from Twitter because it's marketers marketing to marketers. I mean, you know, how do you get clients there? It's a good communication tool for your client base, but I mean, you can do that via Facebook and your e-newsletter. Google Plus for business, there's 500,000 people on Google. They're really competing against Facebook. It's the up and coming competition. I mean, the three top sites in the world are Google's in first place, then it's Facebook, and then YouTube's in third, or YouTube's in second, and Facebook's in third, something like that. Those are your top three sites in the world. Yelp, if we'll show you some Yelp listings. Google Local, you need to be listed on Google Local. If somebody's going to find you on their mobile phone when they reach your area if they're traveling, that's really important. And mobile marketing as well. I mean, you can communicate with your customers via text messaging. You can create some really, really inexpensive campaigns online that will drive traffic. You'll get leads. I'll show you how I got some leads in the past week with a simple ad in a newspaper. And YouTube, well, it depends on the business that you're in, right? I mean, as a marketer, I use YouTube on a daily basis to create videos and add them in my blog post. You know, that's how I reach my my target market. So the website, you know, creating a new website, getting email addresses for all the staff. You know, if your staff is using Hotmail and Yahoo, if that's the kind of message that you're sending to your customers, that means it's not really professional. It's not secure as well. I mean, anybody can get into a Hotmail or Yahoo account and just Google it, and you'll see the instructions online on how to access somebody's account. It's really a no-brainer. You want to capture leads on your website. You want email addresses and phone numbers. I'll show you an example. Here, I'll go to the Rona website. Here's the website that we did just a couple of months ago. Here we have a sign up to our how-to tips and monthly newsletter. These email addresses go into an autoresponder program. I use Aweber. There's three main ones: Aweber, Constant Contact, and Get Response. I mean, they're very similar. They're all competing against each other for market share, and they're all very competitively priced. I mean, Aweber charges $19 a month for 500 subscribers. You know, you get your subscribes. You're able to see your list. You're able to schedule broadcasts to send out to your list when you want. You can add subscribers. If you have a database, like they do at Rona, they have a company corporate database of email addresses. You can add these subscribers in here from an Excel format. You know, you can import them in here. You'll enter your database and why they joined our list. They joined our list because the Rona store wants to market to them, right? So on the Facebook page, what we do, we focus on Facebook page to generate traffic. We do promotions. We increase likes, and we engage with clients. We interact with our customers, you know. I like to run specific campaigns targeted to an interested market, a specific market in a geographical area, and I do that with a budget that I can measure with in real time or near real time. You know, a few days later or when the campaign ends, you can make a promotion for building garages, run a Facebook campaign for $50 to your target market, and then you're able to analyze the results from the sales at close of promotion to know your ROI quickly and not at the end of the month or the year after. You know. Use Facebook for generating leads of qualified buyers that are hungry for buying your products or services. Just going to jump quickly into Facebook and the kind of campaigns that I ran in the past. So Facebook has a really, really extensive demographic, and I mean, I can run a specific campaign like this one for Nudura concrete leads. Here's the capture page that we send them to. So what we're doing is we're promoting Nudura insulated concrete forms, and we want to drive, we want to create interest. We want to raise awareness about specifically to people in the home building industry, construction, home owners or future homeowners. So here we have the video. We have the social buttons for sharing the site. So the video, they get to watch the video. This is a 4-minute video almost, explaining Nudura concrete forms in detail. And then we have the request info. There's also a Facebook. They can post Facebook comments and everybody's going to see them. We have the contact information for the store, phone number, email address, and all that. So once the form loads when you click on more info, request info, then they enter their information, maybe a comment or question, enter their phone number, it's optional, they submit, and their name and email address is already submitted, and you get that in your email. So we ran an ad. We're putting a budget of $25. We started running this on June 21st. It's running till July 4th. We'll probably extend it. We're reaching 1,280 people. Our target market is specifically, it's very, very targeted. These are people who live in Canada. They're within 50 miles of Sudbury. They're between the ages of 22 and 50, and they're male. They like construction, home, building, design, or architecture. And they're also in the broad categories of home and garden, luxury goods, or small business owners. Our suggested bid for this is 20 to 91 cents. And we've bid 28 cents per click, cost per click. So total spent so far is $3.13. Cost per page like is $1.57. So we've got 2 likes on here, and that cost us $1.57 to get 2 more likes on the Daurona Facebook fan page. Our click-through rate is 0.21. That's a bit low, but it's not bad. We've got 7 clicks, and we've reached 902 people, unique people that saw this out of 1,280. So it's pretty good. It ran 3.6 times. That means the impressions, the average times that somebody saw this ad in their Facebook page while they were on Facebook. These electronic newsletter is to send out a branded newsletter. You receive them from big companies all across Canada, the US, and they're in your database, and you send them out usually on a monthly basis. Some companies send them out every week. Costco, Home Hardware, other companies, they send them out 3-4 times a week. I mean, I get emails from Costco sometimes almost on a daily basis, it seems. You're able to track the ROI from that email blast on a specific promo, so you know how many clicks there was to each link that you put in your e-newsletter. You can brand image and links to Twitter, Google Plus, and Facebook pages at the bottom of the email. That's really good for branding and for Twitter account. I won't really touch base on Twitter tonight. Google Plus is another one that it's a must for your business. There's 564,000 people on it right now. It's like I mentioned earlier, it's Facebook's competitor. It's great for posting the same content that you post on your site or that you post on Facebook. If you're going to post content, post it everywhere on social media networks. If you want to use more than just those, there's a program called Hootsuite, and I don't know how much they charge per month, but you can send out to as many social networks as you want. You can post in different Facebook groups that you want, and it's another tool that a lot of marketers are using. Another place for a presence, although I wouldn't focus too much attention and time on Google Plus. Yelp, this is a great business tool that was founded in 2004, and it's kind of a yellow pages, but a lot of people use it on their cell phone, their smartphone. A lot of mobile users on here. 86 million users in 19 countries. They have a mobile app available for Android, Apple, and BlackBerry. Make sure your business listing is up to date. Make sure your listing is on Yelp, because if it's not on Yelp, then you're going to miss out on some business, and the competition is going to receive it just like I have in the next page. On the next slide, if you do a search on Yelp for building supplies in Noelville, you are just getting one competitor in Sudbury. So it's important. Now we've added the listing for our area so that people looking for building supplies and they're not familiar with the area or your store, that they would find you and not go to your competitor 50 miles away or 50 kilometers away. Google Local for business, very important. You need to create a business listing and be found for building renovations or home improvement, depending on your keyword for your business. If you're in a home-based business that's selling, I don't know, shoes or whatever, apps, books, medicinal stuff, it doesn't matter what you're selling, just make sure your keywords are in there. You're going to show up across the web, you're going to show up in Google searches, and you're going to show up on mobile. So you're connecting with your customers, understand customer feedback, and respond to reviews as the official business owner. This is very important because people are going to give you reviews and feedback, and if you don't answer, and it's just going to look like your business doesn't really care or they're not really online, right? And it's the same thing if you have a Facebook page. You need to have somebody that looks at that on a daily basis or, almost every day, maximum 2 days, and responds to customer comments and feedback and looks into complaints and takes, if you get some positive comments, recommendations, commendations for your employees, that's really good, and share it back with your employees that you're getting this kind of feedback. Mobile marketing, not something that we're going to do that this store intends on doing in 2013, possibility in 2014 to do that. YouTube, great stuff for product knowledge videos, for creating content, value added content. You can display them on your website. You can display a link to your YouTube channel. A lot of corporations are doing this now, and that's about it for that presentation. Now I'm going to delve right into some really neat stuff that I've been doing with some ads on Facebook. So they did a draw for a hammock, and the purpose of doing the draw was to get some email addresses in exchange for a chance to win a hammock. And we had the winner posted on Facebook. It looked something like this. Congratulations to the winner, hammock winner, and his photo. And we just put an ad out there for $5 just to promote the post. We spent $5, and it reached 14,200 people were the potential reach, and actually 1,549 people saw the ad. We got 72 page engagements from this. This means that people either liked the post, they shared the post, they commented on the post, or they clicked on the link within 24 hours after seeing that ad. So some really neat stuff that you get to do on Facebook to promote your business. There's a billion users on here. I mean, there's millions of people. There's almost 30 million users potential in Canada. So your North American market reaches 200 and some million, 250 million probably. I ran an ad for this evening's event, and I had a set budget of $5, and I spent $74 cents The ad ran 7.7 times is how many times each people saw it. I had 2,600 people that were targeted in the ad. These were people who live in Sudbury. They're between the ages of 18 and 50. They're not already connected to my business, and they're in the broad category of small business owners. So 2,600 people. It reached 1,000 people, and it didn't generate any event responses because I think people they mostly like to be at home and watch these live webinars now. It's a lot easier when we don't have to leave the comfort of our home and we're able to do other things or other commitments that we may have, right? That are close to home. I want to talk a bit about YouTube marketing. I mean, a lot of people are using YouTube. They're creating content and they're getting followers. If you have a YouTube account and you do your own videos, or you get somebody to do videos for you, I mean, I use, I'm gonna just jump right into to the outsourcing aspect. And if there's something that I'm not good at doing, or I don't want to spend the time on doing, I go to a site called Fiverr.com, and there's people from all over the world on there that are willing to do like a graphic, a video, or uh, just you can't even think of it, the kinds of things that they'll do for your business, whether it's video and animation, writing and translation. You can get something translated here from one language to another. I get all my graphics and designs done here for $5. I mean, somebody's willing to to do a nice logo for you. Um, you know, get get let's just log in and I'll show you, because I do want to get a picture added to my banner. Um, Only going to be a minute. I want to find somebody that can put my picture on my banner so I can put on my blog. I'm looking for somebody that does graphic and design. I'm going to go into that category. And I want to get banners and headers. I want to get a banner done for this person. Will do it in 2 days. It's going to cost $5. The person's located in the U.S. Here's a little description of what they do. They've got 10 years experience in graphic design, best work Illustrator, Photoshop, fast delivery, exclusively, and they'll do the banner. So I'm gonna order now for $5. Then I pay with my PayPal account. If you need to collect payments from customers because you're running a little shop or a home-based business, PayPal is a great way to collect payments via credit card from your customers, and they just take a small percentage. So I can pay from my bank account, or I can change that to a credit card. I'm going to pay now. It's going to be debited from my bank account because my bank account is tied to my PayPal account, and then we're going to be directed back to the order so that I can submit the information that I want to submit to the person that's going to create this banner. Need to photo to attach banner. I'm going to attach the files that I want. I want this banner over here. Now it's going to upload. And then I'm going to attach the picture that I want. On here, I'd like this one, but I'd like the photo cropped. No, I've changed my mind. I don't want that photo. I have a better picture somewhere. Anyways, I'll complete that later on when I find the photo that I'm looking for. That just gives you an idea of what you can use Fiverr to do for your business. So anything you can think of that you need done that you're not that savvy or tech savvy. If you think you need something a little bit more complicated than that, like some web design or some development work, programming, anything like that, odesk.com is a great way to find a freelancer. You can find a skilled freelancer that that's good in, I don't know, a specific programming language. You know, if you're looking for PHP and CSS, which are programming languages for creating websites, then it gives you a whole list of people, where they're located, India, and how much they're going to charge you per hour to do work for you. And you see their ratings, reviews, how many stars they got. You know, this guy's in Poland, Pakistan. The people are all over the world, and they're ready to do work for you for, you know, a lot less than half price of what it would cost you to find somebody in North America to do work. Once you find somebody, you can do an interview with them. You can give them maybe a small task to do to see how they do in that task, to see if you want to give them some more work, some ongoing work. You can specify the length of the contract. You can specify how much you're going to spend with them. I mean, there's people that do writing and translation. There's people that will be your admin support if you need an administrative assistant, design and multimedia. If you need customer service, you can find people to call leads for you. You know, if you generate leads in your business and you're looking for somebody to call them at home and have a conversation with them, you can set that all up in here and have a dedicated agent that's going to work for you for a set amount. You know, if it's, you know, $8-10 an hour or less, and you know, it release your staff that you have in store from calling those leads and getting more sales, or following up on estimates that you've done, and you're trying to close the sale after you're doing a follow-up on that estimate, right? I mean, anything you can think of, you can outsource. And the more you outsource, the cheaper it is for your business, and, you know, bookkeeping, payroll. I mean, the amount of work that you can outsource is unbelievable, and it can really help you grow your business if you're running a home-based business or small business. It's the best way to go, and that's how I'm ramping up my business this year, is growing my team and growing the amount of workers that are doing work for me all over the world, you know. The other thing I wanted to touch base on is affiliate marketing. If it, you know, I was talking with a lady earlier tonight when I went to get these flyers printed, and she just told me that she did an ebook. I mean, if you do an ebook and then you're looking for people to promote your ebook, or what are you going to do? You know, you're gonna sell your ebook on. You're going to create a Facebook page and you're going to sell it there. You're going to drive traffic to your page. You know, the possibilities are endless, right? You can, whatever you can think of, you can do online, but you got to find a method and tweak and test that method. And whether it's running an ad on Google or running an ad anywhere else on the internet and driving traffic to your site, creating a video and posting it on YouTube and trying to get some organic traffic. You know, organic traffic means it's not paid. You can do some paid traffic, pay per click, and decide to pay $1.50 per click, and hope that you sell this $9 book or $20 book, depending on your price. You can also use affiliates, which is what I could recommend. You know, just gonna stand up a bit. You can use affiliates and you can drive traffic. They'll drive the traffic to your site. They're gonna bring your potential customers there. You can decide how much money you want to give them. If you want to give them a percentage of the sale, whether it's 10, 20, 30, 40, or 50%, it's up to you. But if you can have other people do the work for you, and you know, pay out a commission, which is where we're going in today's world. Everything's going network marketing, affiliate marketing. We're getting other people to promote your business and your products, and you don't have to do the work. Somebody else does the work. You pay them a little commission, or a big commission in some cases, because some companies pay 100% commission, like the company that I work for, right? And that's the beauty of it. And there's so many people making so much money online today, and it's only getting bigger and bigger, because you know, it's information is what sells. I mean, if you can create an information product, you can create something that you're going to sell for $7, and 1,000 people will buy it in a day. You just made $7,000 today. You know, like really, once you find out how to do it and you get the skills, whatever your hobby is or whatever your interest is, you can create a product on that and package it, get somebody to create a sales page for you on a website, and then you'll have affiliates that are going to send traffic to that site, and you're going to make some money. You know, it really, really isn't complicated. That's it. I'm going to take a few questions now and see if there's anybody in the room that has questions, or if there's questions online. No, I hope you found this information useful a bit for you tonight. If it was, get in touch with me. Follow me on Facebook. Go to my company website. You know, I can do social media marketing for businesses, email, create newsletters, and do all that for a low monthly fee, right? We're looking at $125 a month per service. If that's something that interests you, that's going to liberate, that's going to take something off your plate and get somebody else to do it for you and drive some more customers to your store, to your online store, to your website, get more calls, generate more leads, and make more sales, then get in touch with me. I'll post. You have all my contact information. My phone number is up above here. And yes, I hope you found this information session useful today. And I wish you a good evening. Thank you.